You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Hey, my lean and lit lovelies. How are you? I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week and a great month. This is November. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so we got to get it together and get ready for the holidays. So I want to welcome you back to Get Lean and Lit with Lindy. This is the weekly podcast that is going to keep it real with you. We keep it real about strategies that work for health and wellness for women who are 40 and above. So we want to keep healthy, we want to keep strong, and we just want to do the thing, okay? So I'm Lindy. I'm your health and wellness coach and your fellow cheerleader on this road with you as an aging woman. I spend my time trying to build muscle, trying to increase my energy, and just trying to have joy in my life. So I'm glad that you're joining me today. This is not a space for quick fixes, for detox teas, and just all the things that you can do quickly and easily to try to get health. We're about sustainability and doing things that actually work, real things. So today we're going to get into one of my favorite nutritional products. I guess it's a product. It's an ingredient, so to speak. We're going to talk about something that's tiny. It's really tiny. It's something that you can use in your weekly meal planning, something that I eat every day. It's one of my favorite products, and it's in my arsenal for healthy living. If you haven't already guessed what I'm talking about the amazing chia seed, CHIA, chia seeds. They are really, really tiny, but they are mighty. They're also slightly annoying because if you spill them, they're really hard to clean up. I've done that. But overall, chia seeds are one of my favorite things. They're definitely in my top 3 nutritional products of all time. It's that serious. I cannot live without these. So I wanted to talk about them today and let you guys in on a secret if you haven't discovered the mighty chia seed. But before we get into it, I want to say that if you've been feeling sort of overwhelmed about all the nutritional advice that comes at you on a daily basis, whether it's on YouTube, whether you're reading a magazine, whether you're talking to a friend, there's just a lot out there about nutrition and it can get very complicated. So just take a deep breath and let's talk about it. Food doesn't have to be complicated. That's my perspective on things. Sometimes the simplest foods are the most powerful. And chia seeds definitely fall into that category. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I want to start with a little chia seed history, just to put things into perspective. Chia seeds were a staple in some cultures a long time ago, long before they showed up on trendy Instagram smoothies and bowls. The Aztecs and the Mayans ate chia seeds for both energy and endurance. In fact, the word chia even comes from the Mayan word, which means strength. These chia seeds were not viewed as like cutesy little seeds or a snack. They were viewed as fuel for your body. Warriors ate them before long runs, and runners used them for stamina. They were valued enough to be used as tribute and taxes in these cultures. So they were used as currency. They were very, very high value. So you fast forward several centuries, and suddenly chia seeds reappear as a novelty item that grew as like shaggy hair on little pets. Chia, remember that back in the day? When I was little, that was a big thing. Everybody wanted a chia pet. And basically, it was the chia seeds that were growing out of these little ceramic animals. Well, that is a huge fall from grace from being seen as something so valuable to something that was basically a gag gift. Thankfully, chia seeds have made their way back into the real food culture of today. The first time I bought some chia seeds, I was a little puzzled. This was years ago, but I was a little puzzled by it. The bag looked like bird feed, little black seeds. I thought, is this for me or is this for like a backyard bird feeder for the wildlife? Like, what is this? I almost put the bag back on the shelf. A woman next to me said, get it, put it in your yogurt, and it makes it really, really filling. That really stood out to me. That one sentence changed my breakfast game. Sometimes we just need one simple entry point to try something new. So I want you to take this as a sign that this is your entry point to chia seeds if you're not familiar with them and haven't been using them already. You don't have to be completely sold on every single aspect of a chia seed, but just keep an open mind and stay curious about them. So let's talk about why chia seeds work especially well for women over 40. So when we reach our 40s and beyond, our bodies shift in ways that we really can't influence. They kind of take a mind of their own. Hormones fluctuate, muscles are harder to recover once you work them out, and your appetite becomes kind of inconsistent. It can become inconsistent. What we can control is how we choose to nourish ourselves. So here are 4 ways that the humble little chia seed shines, in my opinion. Number 1, they're an excellent source of fiber for gut health. And gut health is really where it's at. Chia seeds are packed with soluble fiber. When you mix them with liquid, they form a gel. This gel moves through your digestive system slowly and smoothly. This is excellent for your gut health because it feeds your good bacteria, it increases regularity, and it dramatically reduces bloating, if that's an issue that you've experienced. This type of fiber can also bind and remove cholesterol from your body, which is huge. Further, it can potentially increase HDL, which is considered the good cholesterol. So this little seed is powerful. Number 2, chia seeds are fantastic for both satiety and blood sugar balance, which are 2 huge things in health as we age. Because of the way they absorb liquid, chia seeds help you stabilize your blood sugar, and they keep you feeling fuller for longer. So if you struggle with feeling hungry after you eat meals, like a lot of us do, you want to make sure that you have some chia seeds because they help slow down your digestion. And if you're trying to lose fat, you need to be in a slight calorie deficit, and chia seeds can help you to achieve that by keeping hunger at bay for longer. Number 3, chia seeds provide omega-3 fats, which significantly aid in decreasing inflammation and support joint health. So chia seeds are one of the only plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Also, why did I say also twice? Anyway, this helps support your brain health. And we all know that as we age, brain health becomes increasingly more important because we want to stave off Alzheimer's and dementia at all costs. I mean, that's something that we all are working towards every day. Number 4, chia seeds supply protein and amino acids for muscle building. Chia seeds are not a complete protein, but they offer a nice boost and combine well with other protein sources. So they're a perfect addition to smoothies, yogurt bowls, oatmeal, cottage cheese, all the good stuff that support muscle building. So back in the day when I first started using chia seeds, I once added 3 heaping tablespoons of chia seeds to my smoothie and then left it in the fridge while I answered a phone call. I came back, the smoothie was no longer smooth. It was like a pudding. It was hardened, sort of. It was super thick and heavy. So a spoon was required, not a straw at that point. So I want to offer a pro tip to those new to chia seeds. Chia seeds expand fairly quickly in liquid. So start with a teaspoon, then move your way up to a tablespoon, and then go beyond that with your own tolerance. Don't be bold on day one like I was. Be sure to experiment and find what works for you. So you may be asking yourself, how best can I use chia seeds in a straightforward, simple manner? My advice is to keep it very, very simple. No special recipes are needed or required to use chia seeds. I can give you a few easy places to add chia seeds without too much drama. You can sprinkle them on yogurt or cheese or an applesauce. You can mix them into oatmeal or cereal. You can add them to smoothies. You can blend them. You can stir them into soups or sauces. You can make chia pudding, which you've probably heard of. That's very, very popular on the social media channels these days. It's basically chia seed milk or almond milk, a drizzle of honey or some sweetener, and you let it sit in the fridge overnight. Personally, I eat a yogurt chia seed bowl every single day, pretty much. I may skip a day if I'm out of town or whatever, but I really try hard to eat a chia yogurt bowl every day for breakfast. And what it consists of is it's chia seeds, it's Greek yogurt, it's 1 cup of berries. I use mixed berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, the frozen trio from Costco. I thaw a cup of that in the refrigerator overnight. I add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and I also add 30 grams of a mixture of walnuts and almonds for healthy fats. This meal covers it all. It covers my protein, it covers my fiber, and it covers my fat and keeps me full for several hours, usually 4 to 5 hours after I eat this easily. So you should give it a try, especially if you struggle with satiety after the meals that you've been eating. It really is very satiating. One key point to note, though, is chia seeds are dry and they're full of fiber, so you have to be on top of your water. You have to consume many ounces of water. If you go back to one of my earlier podcasts, I talked about hydration. Hydration is so important. You have to stay hydrated, especially if you consume chia seeds. So I don't know about you, but I do have perfectionistic tendencies. I don't know if can anybody relate to that? Not sure. But there was a period when I was trying to eat perfectly, in quotes. I was obsessing, counting calories, tracking everything. And chia seeds became just kind of another thing to control. Then one day I realized I was adding them to stuff that I didn't like. I was adding them to meals that were not tasting good to me. They weren't satisfying. So that was my reminder that food should nourish and support my life and should also be enjoyable and satisfying. All of those things can coexist. So now I love to choose chia seeds daily because I found the proper usage for me that makes me feel good about eating them, and it helps me to achieve my goals. That's the approach that I want for you all. Use what serves you and release what doesn't serve you. That's critical. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know what I'm going to say next. Chia seeds are not magic. They're not a quick fix. They are a supportive tool and a part of a bigger picture of your nutritional, the way you implement your nutrition, your personal nutrition. Small daily habits like this, they add up. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds for your breakfast over the course of 6 months will do far more for your energy, your digestion, your satiety than any cleanse could ever do. So they're not a quick fix. It's something that you have to do over time. So your health journey is your health journey. Choose simple, nourishing things. Be patient with your body and celebrate your consistency, not perfection. Well, guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Get Lean and Lit with Lindy. And if this episode resonated with you, be sure to share it with a friend who needs a little encouragement and a little more nourishment in their life. And as always, keep it real, keep it consistent, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.
Ready to go? At Metro Transit, we are. With more routes to more places, easy ways to pay, and more convenient options, we're ready to go further. Go easier. Go faster. Go, go, go. And go. We're ready to go. Are you?
Hey y'all, it's Shaletta. I'm an entrepreneur just like you, and I get it. As a small business owner, we just don't have enough time in the day to apply for grants. It's not that we don't need the money, we just don't even know how to write all the essays and all the other forms and stuff they're asking us for. It is overwhelming. But that's not the case with the Minnesota Promise Act grant. Round 2 is happening right now. If you've got a business in certain parts of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Greater Minnesota, there's more than $60 million available to help grow your company. And listen, I understand y'all's reservations because applying for grants ain't easy. That's why Neighborhood Development Center has trained staff to help you fill out the application. They've got appointments open now for you to go in and get the process started. Get in touch with them by going to mnpromiseact.org. And don't wait, because the deadline is December 14th.